Good morning, good people. Happy Thursday. And thank you for coming back for another week of Resilient Resolutions with your girl here, Lady M. Everybody may have been looking all month, and you know that this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And I've been giving information regarding that issue. It's a very, very deep issue that reaches communities all over the world. And although it's more prevalent now, it's not okay. It's not okay. Last week I addressed different forms of abuse other than physical. If you haven't listened and heard that, check it out. The previous week, I self-disclosed and shared my situation in hopes of helping someone else feel that they too can leave their situation. I stand strong against domestic violence and support the mission of Believe You Can Leave. Today, I want to discuss ways for us as friends to recognize that maybe our friend is in an abusive relationship. It can be touchy. It can be hard to recognize. Some of the signs aren't always a clear sign. But nonetheless, if there's more than one or two of these signs, then it is a clear sign that your friend may be in some danger. If you have a friend that you hang out with, and this could be male or female, don't forget males are victims too. A lot of people downplay it and overlook it, or a man is a punk if it's that. But no, that's not the case. Men can be broken from the inside out as well. It's not always a physical thing. But in a domestic violence situation or an abusive situation, you would notice that your friend's partner does not like when they spend time with you. Have you ever been hanging out with someone and it's like their significant other has an attitude? Especially like two women hanging out, and her man has a problem with her hanging out with you. He has all types of excuses. He doesn't trust you. He thinks that you're trying to help her cheat on him. Sometimes it's just as simple as he doesn't like you, but there's never anything to justify it. So if you notice that your friend's partner is like on her or him when they're hanging out in a friendly environment, in a friendly setting, that could be a red flag that there is some type of abuse or control going on. If you have a friend that y'all had a routine, or y'all would go out, y'all had a routine of going out once a month, and then all of a sudden he or she abruptly cancels plans, and they do it often, and you just know that this person isn't the type of person that would normally cancel plans. If they say they're going to be there, they're going to be there. Take note of that. That is another red flag. If you notice that your friend is more often unhappy, you're always saying, what's wrong? Why you like that? They really may not want to talk about it. A lot of people who are in domestic violence situations are embarrassed. And believe it or not, the victims like to protect not only themselves, but the person that's abusing them, because there is some love there, and they feel like it can change. It's going to be different. So sometimes it's a protection mechanism for themselves or for that person. They don't want to make things more complicated by telling someone, so they just be quiet. But you notice they're more often unhappy and really aren't telling you why. If you're uncomfortable around their partner, if it's any type of discomfort, like you just feel weird, they may come on to you or flirt with you, or you may feel like there's just this aura of uneasiness. That's something to really pay attention to. Intuition is very strong. As friends, we are connected to our friends, and we know when something isn't right with another person. So don't downplay that instinct, that gut feeling. Pay attention to that. If your partner has bruises and cuts often, and they're not in a field of work where that will happen, and you just start to notice like, hey, what's up with that? And they may give you an explanation that works, but if you notice it more often, or you notice it often, then that is a sure sign that there's some type of abuse going on. If you witness your partner, your friend's partner using rough language with them, cussing at them, calling them out of their name, just an aggressive tone, that is also a sign that there may be some abuse going on. And this is a big one. If you approach your friend and you address your concerns about their partner and they become very defensive and angry, do not take it personal. This may also be a sign that there is some abuse going on, because you know the truth. They feel like you see them. So they get defensive and they get angry. And sometimes they may even attempt to turn their back on you because they really don't want you to know. So these are my tidbits for this Thursday. I hope they're helpful. Please keep in mind that if you have a friend who is in an abusive situation, there are ways to help. You can contact your local social services offices. 311 will also give you information, and just be there. Protect them however you can. Offer them a place to stay. Help them with an exit plan. This is your girl, Lady M. Thanks again for tuning in. Happy Thursday. And remember to wear your smile.